doing? My name's Dave, and if you're still hunting for guitar tones, you can call me Daveypoo, the mobile music minstrel. How you doing? Thanks everybody for such a positive response on my last hunting for guitar tones kind of video. And I wanted to follow up with a little short one here because there was a part of that video that I didn't get to that I really wanted to, and that was talking about the Joyo American Sound and Joyo British Sound pedals. Now, I still like hardware. Why do I still like hardware? Well, you know, I love my iPad, and my iPad can do a lot of amazing things. However, my iPad's made out of glass. And I don't know about you, but if I'm hanging out with buddies and we're playing some guitars and maybe we've had a few beers or some other things, and, you know, people get to knocking things over and kicking things and dropping beers and all sorts of stuff, and I feel a lot better having a sturdy metal guitar pedal in my hand or on the floor than my iPad. That makes me feel a little more comfortable. So I still like having guitar pedals and hardware things. I like to find the balance. So what I wanted to talk about today specifically was using the impulse response reverbs for the guitar cabinets with the Joyo American Sound specifically. I've set up a rig here in apeMatrix, and let me walk through what I got going on. I have my Gibson SG, as I always do here, plugged into the Joyo American Sound pedal, which I'll put a picture of here, and that's running into my Behringer UMC 404 HD. Now, that interface has a very low output, and I've talked about my struggles with that output before. This video, I'm running into Gain Pan, which comes with apeMatrix here that's hosting all of this, and all I'm doing is I'm boosting the gain up, okay, from the input, just to make sure I've got enough level to deal with. Now, I'm running that into, so I'm running it from the input into the gain pan. The gain pan is going into Eventide Spring, which is just giving me a spring reverb sound. That is running into 4 instances of Thafnar. 4 instances? What's this guy doing? Okay, I'm dedicating this entire iPad to a single guitar tone, as if I were in a recording studio. Like a professional recording studio back in the day with, you know, an engineer, and we're paying thousands of dollars, and some record company is you know, paid this guy to record me really well. The first instance of Thafnar I have here, if we look up at the top, OwnHammer 410 Spring Reverb. I'm going into their Spring Reverb, Fender Spring Reverb 410 cabinet, okay? I'm using a Sennheiser 421. That's the first one I'm using. The second instance of Thafnar has the same cabinet, OwnHammer 410 Fender Spring Reverb, with a SM57 on it. Now, the third one I've got is the rear, okay? I'm going into, I've got a little bit of a different speaker combination, C10 and CTS, and I've got a microphone at the rear of the speaker cabinet, okay? So I'm getting like the sound of the cabinet itself. And then here, I've got the same cabinet in the room mic, okay, capturing what's going on in the room where they made this impulse response. Here's the tone I've come up with. I was playing this through my monitors, and I was playing this nice and loud, and it sounded really good. And I just wanted to share with you, I will take a photo of the Joyo American Sound and the settings that I have, and I will put it up on the screen. It's hard for me to set a camera up to shine down on the desk here because I don't have a whole lot of room, but I'll take a picture and make sure that I show you what settings I'm using here so that you could potentially recreate this at your home. But this is the sound that I came up with. Now I'm using my neck-only pickup here on the guitar. I just wanted to share a little bit of, You know, this responds to picking dynamic. If I roll down on the volume, and then roll it back in. Now, just for the sake of comparison, I want to show you without any of the cabinets. This is just what it would sound like through the reverb, through the pedal and the reverb. Change nothing on the pedal. Just getting through the reverb, now through the cap. So, I hope you like that. I think, you know, you're able to get good tones out of these pieces of gear if you just know ways to combine them. You know I didn't get to the Joyo British sound, but I wanted to really focus on the American sound quickly here because I wanted to show off the, again, struggling to get that classic Fender tone. I think I even got closer today. Again, not always more is better, but you can see I've added the Thafnar cabinets in different quantities here. So, you know, let's see if we mute some of the other ones. That's just the 421 mic. This is just the 57. This is just the rear. And this is just the room. But all together, so there you go. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the time. Again, I'll show you the American sound settings so you can see what I got going on here. Here I am in apeMatrix, the Thafnar, gain pan, eventide spring, pretty straightforward. You know, if you like this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and go to Facebook and go see me on Instagram and on Twitter and talk to me on the Audiobus forum and pay me on Patreon and, you know, all the usual stuff I say at the end of every video. I hope this helps you guys, again, on your forward journey, and I will see you guys next friggin' time. Later, baby.